We are getting in a collaboration and it's called Survival Seed 2024. Let's talk about it. I'll be right back. Hey y'all, this is Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms, and I am Christine. And those of you that are returning, welcome back. And if you're new here, we're so glad you found us. I am going to be talking about in the video today about Survival Seeds Collaboration 2024. Okay, before we get into it though, I want to give you a little bit of information. I've got notes here. I can't remember everything. I'm at that age. And excuse the chickens and everything else are going a little nuts today. All right, so probably last month, maybe the month before, I think it was last month, I received an email from the Vineyard Chicks. Now, if you don't know who the Vineyard Chicks are, you're missing out. They are three beautiful, very talented young ladies that go by Trey, KK, and Bunky. And they are little homestead girls, and they're also some absolutely wonderful musicians. So if you haven't gone out and checked their channel out, I want you to go over there. Okay, now in saying that, they are collaborating with, well, let's not say collaborating because they're putting on the collaboration. Let's say they are have some co-hosts with the Survival Seed Collaboration 2024. Okay, and the email that I received was to invite me if I would like to participate. If you don't know already, you're going to find out I love gardening. I am learning every day about gardening, and I can tell you if I'm not in the garden during these Oklahoma winters, I'm reading. I'm researching, I'm learning more. How can I improve? I just love it. I love doing little tests to change, which I'm really excited about in regards to Survival Seeds 2024. Okay, so my notes are, I know they're all over the place here, so I'm gonna put it down. Okay, all right, so the Survival Seeds Collaboration 2024 is co-hosted by, of course, Vineyard Chicks Homestead, Bushcraft Family, and Lazy Days Ahead with Lisa and Jesse. And they put together, these little sweet girls, they put together this little pamphlet when they sent out the seeds. They sent out 6 different seeds. So the 6 seeds that the Vineyard Chicks have selected for everyone who's going in the collaboration is what they felt like met the needs for survival seeds. Okay, so one, they're heirloom seeds. We're going to be able to save these and save them every year. And that is why I will be making a special section for the survival seeds. In fact, I'm just gonna call it the Vineyard Chicks Hangout Garden. Now, let's see, the Vineyard Chicks Garden. I like that. Okay, but that will be for the Survival Seeds 2024 specifically. I don't want them to cross-pollinate with anything I have in my main garden. And so I'll be using a lot of container. In fact, I'll be using the whole garden will be container, will be a container garden, so that's exciting. All right, so what are the 6 seeds that they picked for us? Well, there's Walla Walla onions. Now, one of the things about the Walla Walla onions is that they are a long day. And here in Oklahoma, in Northeast Oklahoma, short days onions is what I need to grow here. Now, last year was the first time I grew onions, and I grew them from the plants that I got from Dixondale's. So this is going to challenge me, which I love a good challenge, okay? We'll just see how they do. Maybe I can change their environment to help them grow. I don't know. Don't know for sure, but we will see. The next thing that I'm excited about, because I do love peppers, is the Italian peppercini. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm planning on pickling these. I plant a lot of peppers. In fact, this year will be quite a few, but usually it's just jalapenos and bell peppers, different variety of bell peppers. This year, I'm going to add different types of hot peppers, and then we will have these Italian peppercini. Oh my gosh, I can already tell I'm gonna have to redo this part. Okay, they are 62 to 75 days. I'm gonna start these in the house. I'm going to be starting some other pepper seeds. All right, the next thing is Mariana tomato. So it's an extra large Roma type fruit. So that's great. I'm going to be doing quite a few different varieties of tomatoes this year. One being is that I really want to be able to stock my pantry with all different types of tomato-based products. Then we have the Altham butternut squash, organic, our most popular butternut. let's see, it says the rind is creamy tan and the yellow orange flesh has delicious sweet nutty flavor. So we really like summer squash, which is the yellow. You can get the crookneck or the straight. And last year we just it didn't do well. We had a heavy pressure of squash bugs, and I had my own little war with them. And I think we did a timeout. I don't think either side won. I tried, but they won. No, they didn't win. It was a fair fight. No, it wasn't a fair fight, but I think we just called a truce until next year. So a couple of things I'm going to do. I'm going to try to grow as much as a squash on trellises. I have never grown a butternut squash, but I was planning to anyway, so this comes at a perfect time. So this year I did want to try the Three Sisters growing technique, because I do grow corn every year. So I'm going to grow the corn and then some type of squash and beans. And in here we do have kidney beans, which we'll talk about in a minute. So I'm really not sure how that's going to work out. And I don't know if you can even, I'm going to have to research that, if I can even do the butternut squash in a container. Anyway, lots to learn. I'm so excited about this. This is like a big science project for the whole year. So excited. Okay, the next thing is Detroit Supreme beets. Hey, y'all, I'm going to let you in a little secret. Never ate a beet. I hear they taste like dirt. I'm not so sure about that, because some people, they pickle beets and it looks so. Next is kidney beans. And kidney beans, excellent source for protein, your good carbohydrates. I just really have never though grown. I've never grown a dry bean, so that's a new thing for me. The Vineyard Farm Chicks, they did their homework. They found what they felt like were the very best seeds that not only for survival, or that you can grow in your garden, but that survival part is being able to save seeds. So if I do this right and I don't get a cross-pollination, I'm hoping these will be something that maybe next year I can show or demonstrate that I grew them again from the previous year, from this year, from the Survival Seeds 2024. All right, so there's a couple of things I want to talk to you about my where I live here in Northeast Oklahoma. So I talked to you about the short day onions, and that the Walla Walla onions are a long day onion. So that will be one challenge that we talked about. Not much else different here in Oklahoma is that we do get very hot, very hot, humid summers. You always feel like when you walk out the front door and you're walking through clear jello, it's like, yay, can't wait for that. It's pretty intense. So I have to do a lot of watering, and you know, with tomatoes and a lot of things, you've got to have that right level of consistent watering. So I'm thinking about, at least in my raised beds that I have, is maybe putting in a couple of irrigation systems just to test it, see how it works out. So my last spring frost is around April 11th. And then my first fall frost is around, I didn't write it down, I think it's October something. But in that, I have 196 days of a growing season. So throughout this garden season, you're going to see videos coming from me, hopefully, if everything works out, where I am bringing, of course, my garden, where I'm at with the garden. I'm your student. You can teach me, but also maybe there's some things I can teach you. I'm also going to have videos about definitely these survival seeds, collaboration. I'm also going to bring you videos on what I learned, what I would do differently, maybe some suggestions on some different seeds. I don't think so though, because I'm impressed with the seeds that they've selected. I'll also bring you how I'm going to preserve what I grow. So canning videos, dehydration. I don't have a freezer, a freeze dryer. I just want to be able to show how we use the produce. So one of the things I want to encourage you is that regardless where you live, how much space you have, you can grow something. If it's just a pot. My dad used to live in a retirement home, or they had like mini apartments, and he had his front porch and he had so many peppers growing. So I hope you hang out with me, come back and see how I'm doing. I'm gonna give you the good, bad, and ugly. It's gonna be real. I'm going to tell you the mistakes, the stupid things I do. Maybe I should turn off the comments. No, I'm teasing. I just can't thank the Vineyard Chicks and Lazy Days Ahead and Bushcraft Family enough for starting this collaboration. I love collaborations. I always try to get in as many as I can, and I always love when I get an email with an invite. But this one, with it being gardening, is very, very near to my heart. This is the end of my entry video to Survival Seeds 2024. The one thing I forgot to say already is that there will be a playlist on, let's see here, I think it's going to be hosted on the Vineyard Chicks, and they're going to do our entry video, and then they'll do our final video, where it's kind of like the lessons learned, what we would do different, how it went for us, what we did with the food, and probably talk about how we're going to harvest the seeds for next year, or save the seeds for next year. The other thing is, on Bushcraft Family, they have a sister collaboration that's about tinctures and herbs. So go over there, check that out, and there'll be a playlist for that. And since this year I'm really wanting to dive heavy into herbs and learn about tinctures, I hope to be a part of that collaboration, that sister collaboration. There's going to be a live giveaway at the end of this collaboration, and I'm really not 100% sure, and they probably told us, and I didn't write it down, and I don't see it in this pamphlet. I was taking another look. But there's going to be a live giveaway, and I think they said already they have like $3,000 in giveaways, and I know my channel, Christine Mrs. Gillen Farms, and Gillen Farms, our main channel, and we will be sponsoring a few of the giveaways, so they can add to that. And then that will be on Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, one of the co-collaborations of the Survival Seeds 2024. They will, like I said, they'll have that on their channel, and the dates will be coming out for that. I hope you stay with me. We'll be working through this together, and again, this is going to be my classroom, and we'll see what I learn. See y'all later. Till next time, God bless and peace be with you. I am I keep saying I'm so excited. Yes, I'm excited. It's garden season. Ready? Give me a V. Give me an I. Give me an N. Give me an E. Give me a Y. Give me an A. Give me an R. Oh, okay. So, seed. Remember this. Survival Seeds 2024. I'm not going to spell that out. And no, I never was a cheerleader.